I'm going to show you the 3 biggest mistakes that I see people make in their backswings, and I'm going to show you how destructive they are to your golf swing. Then I'm going to show you what you need to be working on and what to fix. And if you'll do these things, your ball striking is going to greatly improve. Let's get going. So mistake number 1, the reverse pivot. I see this one all the time. And what is a reverse pivot? That's when somebody gets set up to the ball, and usually it's in an attempt to keep their head over the ball or to keep their eye on the ball or to keep their head down. They make a backswing that looks like this. And notice now all of my weight is on my left leg. My body is leaning back towards the target, just the opposite of what we want. Now, what does a reverse pivot cause? Well, it causes you to then make a really bad downswing. When you get yourself and you've got your weight and it's stayed on your left foot and you're leaning back towards the target, the only thing that's going to happen now is on the downswing, you're going to actually now fall backwards. Now, in that falling backwards, you are now moving the bottom of the golf swing backwards. So this is going to cause you to hit a lot of fat shots. This is going to cause you to hit a lot of thin shots, okay? And it also causes you, as you are now moving backwards in the downswing, it causes you to flip that club, which we all know is just a terrible thing to happen, which causes you to hit the ball very, very unsolid. So the reverse pivot is a big, bad mistake in the backswing. So what should it look like? What I like to see is I like people to get set up with some nice posture with a little tilt. And I want to see them make a pivot that gets their upper body over top of their right foot, okay? We're just letting our upper body get turned behind that golf ball so that we can then, from back here, unwind back into the ball and move forward into the ball. So it would look something like this, okay? Little tilt to the spine, turn behind it, turn forward. Now, before I jump into mistake number 2, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down there for me, all right? I give you tons and tons of great golf content, all kinds of simple things that you can do to help fix your golf swing. So you're gonna wanna catch my videos. All right, mistake number 2. I see people try and take the club back too much to the inside, and then they get the golf club back here behind them, okay? I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to create an in to out path so they'll stop slicing the ball. But this is not the way to do it, because here's what happens. You take that club too far back to the inside. Again, it gets behind you. Well, now it can't keep going around behind us. Our arms aren't meant to go behind us. So what we end up doing is we end up then lifting. And when we get then lifted, we'll get to the top of the backswing, and this is an exaggeration, but people get what's called across the line. Their club gets pointing over there to the right instead of back here where it's supposed to be. So mistake number 2, golf club too much to the inside and club getting behind them, then getting lifted, club pointing across the line. Now, what does this cause? Well, this is going to cause an over-the-top move, because once I've got the club up here, my first move has got to be, I've got to go back this way so I can get that club in my right hand again. So you're taking the club back too far to the inside, getting it behind you to help you to make it into out swing, but it's actually causing you to come over the top. Now, we know what kind of shots over the top hits. It hits pulls, it hits slices, all of those things. So where should the golf club be? Well, the golf club should be on plane out here in front of us, okay? I don't want it out there too far, just right in line with my hands. This shaft needs to be parallel to my target line halfway back. So the backswing should look like that. Now let me see if I can hit one, getting that backswing in the right place. Beautiful. So the third biggest mistake that I see golfers make in their backswing, they all are trying to make a backswing that's real long because they think it's going to make them hit the ball far. And what they end up doing is they make a backswing and they get their arms going too far back, and this right arm gets behind them. That right arm gets up behind their head. The brain thinks this is great because I've got a big backswing, but it's completely destructive to the swing. Now your arms are disconnected from your body. Now you're going to have to fix on the downswing, getting those arms back out in front of you. The pivot, the body turn, the pivot, the arms and the club are now not going to be matched up. And you're going to get down to impact, and you're going to have to do something with your hands in order to fix all of this stuff that's gone on. So what you need to learn how to do, you've got to learn to get your arms to finish the backswing when your shoulders finish. Once my shoulders finish, my arms need to stop. And I want to create as much width as I can create in that backswing. So if I can get my arms to stop when my shoulders stop and create width, now my arms are staying in front of my body. I'm connected. Now I can hit the ball going forward with my body, arms, and club, everything. Going to have a much better chance of hitting a solid shot. So let me show you some width and a short backswing. Winter time, my backswing isn't going to be very long. Well, there you have it. The three biggest mistakes that I see in people's backswings: reverse pivot, club getting behind them, arms getting back behind them as well. Now, if you will fix these three things, your ball striking is going to improve. I promise you. I want to thank you so much for coming in and watching the video. If this has been helpful to you, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because this is what my channel's about. It's just about good, solid, fundamental golf. Everything in my videos can help you out and make you a better golfer. Thanks so much, and I'll see you the next time.